Have you ever felt like your whole world was crashing down because the people who should love you the most seem to be against you? That's exactly how little Sarah felt. Every day was becoming harder and harder to bear in her home, where the smallest things would set off explosive reactions from her parents. One particularly cold Tuesday morning, Sarah accidentally spilled her cereal on the kitchen floor. It wasn't a big deal, just some milk and cornflakes. But her parents, they erupted like volcanoes. Their faces turned red, veins bulging on their foreheads as they screamed at her. "You're so clumsy. You never do anything right." The words cut deeper than any physical pain could. Sarah tried to explain, tried to apologize, but her voice was drowning in their anger. Tears streaming down her face, she felt something inside her break. This wasn't the first time, and deep down, she knew it wouldn't be the last. In that moment, with her hands shaking and heart pounding, she made a decision that would change her life forever. While her parents were still shouting, she quietly slipped out the back door. She had never done anything like this before, but her feet carried her away from the house, down unfamiliar streets, past shops and parks she'd never seen. She wasn't sure where she was going, but anywhere felt safer than home. As the sun began to set and the air grew chilly, Sarah found herself in a small park. Her stomach was growling, and fear was starting to creep in. That's when she met them, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson. They were sitting on a bench, feeding pigeons, and immediately noticed the distressed little girl. Instead of judgment or anger, their eyes showed nothing but warmth and concern. Mrs. Thompson wrapped her cardigan around Sarah's shoulders, while Mr. Thompson bought her hot chocolate from a nearby CAF. They listened, really listened, as Sarah told her story through hiccups and tears. What happened next was like something out of a fairy tale. The Thompsons, who had never been able to have children of their own, worked with social services to become Sarah's foster parents and eventually her legal guardians. In their home, mistakes weren't met with screams but with patience and understanding. Spilled milk was just spilled milk, not the end of the world. Years later, Sarah would look back at that terrifying day and realize that sometimes, when everything seems to be falling apart, it's actually falling into place. In the Thompsons' home, she finally understood what real parent love should feel like: unconditional, patient, and kind. Remember, if you're going through something similar, there are always people who can help. Sometimes the family we need isn't the one we're born into, but the one that chooses us and that we choose in return.